Hi guys, welcome to Clash Club. This is Oxygen here for yet another game review on Rise of Nations. So today we're gonna see a 3v3 game on Sahara Desert. Oxygen, Rajeshri and Greek on one side, 1212 AL Please Don't Hurt Mofo on the other side. So we're gonna watch it from the AL side. So he clearly takes the center of the map with yellow behind, yellow playing Chinese, Mofo the green playing Japs, and AL is playing Spanish. So AL starts center, taking a beautiful location. They got their diamonds on their territory. You can see Sahara is full of trees in the center. Let me quickly check what he's gonna do as a first research. This game is all about Greeks never giving game. So Rajeshri from the opponent starts at center 2. So starts with a melee. I'm gonna pause the action a bit. He also identifies that red has come up with barracks as well, so which means it's a threat. It's always a good idea if you're playing center, go for melee ASAP, not only to protect yourself from raid, you can also have the option to raid others, woodcutters as well as their rares. So if you're playing center and if you see an enemy closer to you, then that's the right way to play. So barrack, 2 barracks. Green is building here too. So the intent is gonna be very clear, I guess. I'm gonna fast forward action and red is starting to raid. To begin with, you can see Oxygen, Greek and Rajeshri are clearly having a big lead out here. Even though it's just a 50 points on average, it's still a big lead. So they got salt. Red is also raiding the diamond, which is pretty good. And Oxygen, that is me, playing the Nubians, took advantage of the diamond early in the game, and that clearly helps me in the score, as you can see at 7-9. So red's army is vanquished here, and yellow is building on the side of left. AL, green on the right. So they have a better control here, even though it's similar set of similar kind of set of blue, red, and purple as well. So the way L, Mofo, and 1-2 controlling the map is better than the opponents. Fast forward a bit of action. And also see what is in. So L is yet to go H2. It's 10 minutes with small bit of raid here and there. Let's also quickly see what Ivory says green has done. So green has done similar, is allowed to do the aging as well. So to protect himself, white builds a tower that not only protects his woodcutters, because the other side he knows that if at all they have to pass through the green's territory. So it's more about left flank for white and right flank for green. Their control is pretty good as of now. Red is in kind of serious trouble unless until me, the purple, or Greek, the blue, steps in to assist him. clear-cut control of the center. The good part for red is at least it's not a three-dimensional attack, and the trees cover one side, so it's definitely two-dimensional attack. I would say two-directional attack. Greek stepping in, that means that he could to some extent cover the left side, so it's more about right flank. I should have covered it up, but I went a bit more head here, so I'm not covering him either. Kind of slight bit of new play from me. So yellow is trying to apply some pressure on blue here with a tower. That has worked in their favor a bit. The tower will straight away target the barracks. Not kind of any kind of major action. 13 minutes passed. I'm gonna with 2x research completed. White is still keeping his senate at the back of rather than keeping at the front. Not a bad idea given that there's approximately not much of a difference between the two cities. So as discussed, green is gonna go from the right and white is gonna go from the left, and yellow will help to apply pressure from the left flank to prevent Greek to support to red here. Fast forward a bit of action. This is despot. White has gone into despot mode. Green is jab, so definitely gonna start quicker. Turn the fog of war here. Red doesn't have a lot of units, so if it's going to be double, it's certainly a doom of death here. And green is busy raiding red's villages, and yellow is keeping blue from helping red here. There's a three-way attack on red. Clearly under enormous pressure and trouble. His capital is not far away, is very close. I'm not sure whether blue alone can assist here unless until the third teammate and me joins as well. So as expected, we are pushing towards red's capital. So red, having not got his third city or second city after the captured one, will have an instant death if the capital city is captured, and that's the case. So blue tried to save him, but as I said, it's three-way attack, so it's definitely not going to be something easy. It is raiding the green meanwhile too. Purple on the other hand is busy, considering that's me, busy constructing hanging gardens. Hoping that it will take a long route for them to still come in. So green steps in. Kind of slightly relieved after 18 minutes of action. One opponent is down. with Japs, Spanish, and Chinese. It's clear advantage for them. In comparison, Greek is playing the Greek, and myself, the Oxygen, is playing Nubians here. So this is one mistake. I could have actually built a bit more further to the right flank or on next to the castle itself. So he easily broke my hanging gardens out. Even though I had my troops to apply a bit of pressure on both here, it's kind of stalemate. Me versus Al and Green. On the other hand, Blue is trying to recapture the lost capital of Raja. So stalemate, but still a loss for me here as my hanging gardens was lost. Blue meanwhile tries to pressure on all the three. Greek used to be a real pro back those days, still a pro, but not that peer pro. But the difference between a pro player or I would say an inter, not major skills, it's more about belief that they don't give up generally, even if their teammate is down. They know exactly what is going on, how well it has to be controlled before the opponents can sniff a chance. So instead of being a player down, Greek on Oxygen has not given up yet, and you can clearly see on the scores reflected Greek is 38 and Oxygen is 36. In comparison, the rest of them are reeling at 28, 20 and 20. So if you bundle it out, it's more about 6800. In comparison, we two have close to 7500. So instead of being down a partner, we are still leading the game by a huge margin of 500 points by average, but still around 700 points if we take Rajeshri out. Second attempt to get the hanging gardens pushed towards a bit more right. Greek is battling two here, white and yellow. So L is going towards H3. Both Oxygen and Greek on H3, 1-2-1-2 is yet to, while Morpho and L are going on H3. So it's difficult for them to attack either of us. I'm going to do a quick look on the game stats. Always love to see the military. So Oxygen has been slightly bit bad, 10 killed to 13 lost, whereas Greek has done amazing 36 to 10. And Morpho did well 27 to 19. Fast forwarding a bit of action here. The idea is simple. While I could pressure Green, a little bit pressure eased off on Blue, so he could either recapture this lost city of Red, or he can apply some pressure on 94 or 96 together. So I'm trying to take Green out of sight from Greek though. Green could have held back in between the town hall and the castle, but he goes forward, tries to get some castle. So I try to get some siege out there though, and that means I could clearly apply some pressure on him. Trying to hide on the city is not gonna help a lot. but I don't think so I will be able to catch the city off guard either here. But at least could do some damage to Zico. The intent was very clear. The worst case do some damage to Zico, or the best case win. So Earl already signals that he wanna quit because Greek has held on his own and also getting Colossus. It's also advancing to the upper age very quickly though. Strange Yellow should have taken the city of White here, didn't. Now with Alto sending, it's going to be a clear-cut case of us applying the pressure. Still, Yellow is kind of confused why so. The simple reason being unable to apply some pressure, while I could apply some pressure on the green. Blue is able to hold on his own against 94 and 96. At the same time, he's getting his Colossus as well. So Yellow is getting one of Blue's backward cities. While he's busy doing that, the pressure is applied from both the flanks on green by me and Greek. Yellow does capture the back city of Greek, while Greek completes his Colossus. Still neither green or purple, yellow have taken an edge to bribe white cities here. Green is definitely gonna be in soup from both the flanks from green and oxygen here. And blue is already in H4. Green's last bit effort to control is gonna go vanished here. So green's capital is being taken control of, and green resigns. Before yellow could make a move towards blue's capital. Yellow doesn't have a wagon here, so green's gonna face a lot of attrition damage too. You can see a teammate was down under 15 minutes. Here Greek never gives up. Hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. It's Greek never gives up game. As you can see in the kills rate, it's 71 to 30, oxygen recourse to 39 to 34. And in the economy front wise, outside the wealth collected and the metal collected, Greek leads in timber as well as knowledge, and Morpho leads in the food. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like it, please support us by subscribing and putting a like for the videos, guys. It's Austin here signing off until I see you on yet another video. Thank you. Bye bye.